Hello, Divine Sunshiners. Stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste, Namago. This is Divine Sunshine. Come with your September 30th action report. Remember, this is I look into the energies daily for you to know what kind of actions you need to take, and as a feminine or as a masculine, as a, residing and expressing the divine masculine energies. Okay, you can also look at this as a yin yang reading too as well. Whatever I say is happening with the male might be happening with you as the female, as the counterpart. Oh, that's my baby. As the counterpart. Hi, sugar. She gone. Okay, so as the counter as well. Okay, all right. Let's take a look-see and see what's happening with the energies today. Let's take a look-see. Okay, so what's happening with the energy for the clear for the male and the divine masculine energies? We'll came straight on up. And let's go ahead and pull for the feminine, female. Ooh, all right. Okay, so now what we have here for the divine masculine energies, it says man holding heart. First thing that came to me is like, okay, I am learning how to hold on to the heart. Okay, this is what it is properly. I'm kind of like, it wasn't like before. He's got a sturdy grip on it as well. It's interesting is that like I'm wearing a heart on my sleeve, but he's got a heart on his knee. Okay. That's interesting. Like a person say, I'm gonna take you to my knee. Most time when they say that, you're getting punished. Looking at it from, again, that's interesting. I'm making that kind of analogy is looking at it as far as where have you been, like the act of love has been a punishment for you, or for say a punishment, a gluttony of punishment. Where have now that you learned that you know what the act of loving and holding someone's heart has true value, and that the part of hurting should not be a part of it as well as that action. Okay, so this is where we are with that. They're saying 45, which is understanding the grounding in things, getting grounded and rooted. 5 is change, and together that means the ending of a cycle. So that's why I said with that, it's interesting when I looked at that, is the ending of a cycle, again, about this punishment. I'm going to take you to my knee, and understanding how to actually hold the heart, how to truly value the heart. Heart of yourself, heart of somebody else as well. That's where we are. What is some of the sources? Clear. What is the sources action they want us? Or I'm taking the opposite, but that's fine. They want us to get into our joy about this when it comes to love, and they want us to have faith. I feel like a lot of times with this here, this act here is like a person who's brand new in holding and understanding how to do this heart, especially when you come in a place where, you know, you had done hurtful things to hurtful people. Hurt people do hurtful things, and it's like this is very new. He looks very serious, very focused in his picture about that, but he's also trying to look super ultra cool and slick and sexy as he's doing it. And I would say to him that, you know, again, you want him to be comfortable. This is the fall. To me, he's gotten to the point that got leaves around there. And whenever I see leaves there's fallen like fall leaves. He's understanding that some things that had to fall apart for him to get to this point of really understanding. So for him to get there, really truly enjoy the joy that you are in that space. Look at it for more so it's not like a work that you got to do as far as in your actions, males, that this is actually something that you are to find joy in. Also have faith in this too, because again, you got the crystal quartz here, which is a clear quartz here, which to me is getting really clarity on how you envision of holding this heart, how you're going to express, how you're going to get your joy in this too as well. I see the divine feminine here is like shining the light here. So your divine feminine is shining light like a beacon. Like, here I am. like a person, like if you hovering in the helicopter and you wonder where she at, and you're like, here I am, I'm right here, I'm right here. And so this is something that you understand that she is like the lighthouse too as well. It's a beacon of light for you too as well. So just follow through with wherever your heart and where you feel that your divine feminine is as well. We have here for the divine masculine energies here. We have for the source. Here it says it wants you to be a wise person. Again, like I said, learn how to hold. But right now it seems like you have been through the fire and through the wall. So you have become a wise person. You know now that the same things that I had did when I was before, I know doomed not to repeat over again, because I don't want that. I don't want to be in that position where I might be losing the love of my life like this. Okay, got confirmation on that, although you can't hear the notification, but yeah. Let me get a clarifier for this. Results orientated. I think that came out last time for you. Understand, you're wise now. Now you're paying attention to the results. When I do this, this happens. Beforehand, you weren't paying attention to that. That's why I say again, understanding about how gluttony for punishment, it wasn't even just only for you. It was also affecting others because you wanted that control because it had been done to you. And so now you come from that, you're much wiser. You know, you were weaker then. You know, you weren't really thinking, but now you're much wiser. Okay, so this is what they want you to do, is to pay attention to the results. You're more orientated. You more have your grounding and understanding about the importance of results. Okay, so when I do this action in love, what does this give me in return? When I do this action in love, what do I get in return? What do I see happening? That should be your reason for this, because when I do this, I expect to get this in return. Or when I do this, I expect to see this. Okay, so this is where you are. For the divine masculine and the female body here, it says the thinking man. Interesting that you got here a clear quartz. So this to me again is expressing a yin yang reading here. Sometimes it will clearly kind of tell me like, this is them, this is you. So again, you feel, and first thing when I seen this was that saying, okay, you as the female are picking up the divine masculine male sitting there thinking. He's thinking about what is actually going on here. How he's getting clarity on things when it has his, like, you know, I got the power or the heart right there in my hand. And now what am I going to be able to do with that? That is something that's really here that he's focused in on, and you can feel it. It makes you also focus in on and become clear too, and have clarity. And remember, you all reflect each other. So this is something that is where you are, is like, now I'm looking at this clarity too as well. Let me see, that's that one. Okay, let me see, because like you can clarify with the clarify. Let me see, what is this? Clarify the thinking, please. You're thinking, man, because you want to really get crystal clear as to how you're seeing this going, and so you want to really be able to go the distance with this. Okay, this is the reason why you want to finish cross the finish line as far as doing this. And although things around you can't really get any kind of clear feel as to which way it's going, but this is, again, you want to be able to get there, and when you get there, you want to be able to still have energy, because a lot of times when cheaters run after they pray, they get there and they run out of steam, and you don't want to have that. Really, also, you want to get clear, because again, it seems like you have gotten a message from spirit in an unconventional way about what's actually going on with you as far as your connection as well, or about your union, or about where you want to go and where you see yourself going. So this is interesting with that one. So now advice to you from source is what? Clear as far as in your action. Whoa, we're right on in here. Understanding that, again, you got to visualize and affirm and manifest. This is what they want you to do. So while you are sitting there clearly trying to get it together and envision, they want you to be able to visualize and affirm and manifest this too. This is interesting. This card too has the desert. So they're saying right now you might not have the resources of seeing how this is going to go about, but they're saying still, no matter what, still envision. Okay? It don't matter about what you're seeing, because you can't really prepare yourself upon that, because that's illusion. Okay? And then in your divine masculine energies, what do they want you to clear, to focus in on? That's a lot. Hold on a second. And I say, nope, it is a lot, but that's what we want you to do. Assertive or argumentative, violence, defy status quo. So even to me, they want you to be assertive in your energy. Even if you have to argue with yourself, even if you got to like take it by force, they want you, if that's what you want and that's what you're concentrating on, that's what they want you to do. They want you to also defy status quo. It doesn't matter about what everybody else is thinking. Like my mom told me, I don't want to hear about what anybody else is doing. I'm talking about you. So don't tell me about anybody else. You know, all parents kind of say that. The subject is you. So again, even if it defies status quo about what you want to have, to go ahead and do that. Also, paranoia, self-sabotage, victory at all costs, family issues, identity crisis, and false identity. They want you to also, this is Chronos. So the paranoia, let go of the paranoia about paranoia, but when I do that and I really get super focused, this happens. Forget about that. Stop them self-sabotage ideas, because again, it says you got a problem with also running and going the distance. That's your issue. Females, and you must remember to have victory at all costs. I talked about that. You're going to devise status quo no matter what. If this is what you want, that's it. Don't worry about what the family issues, what happened. Ooh, my heart chakra is activated. Doesn't matter about what's happening with the family. Well, this ain't the way the Bookers did it, or this not the way the Jacksons did it, or whatever. You're going beyond that, because remember, you came here to create a new template, a new paradigm. Your identity crisis. You might be even swept up trying to figure out who are you in this process. Ouch. And that's why you're trying to get clarity on some things. Excuse me for 1 second. It is bothering me. So you're trying to get clarity on that. And this false identity as well. So you're trying to see about not putting up this false facade of who you are, that you are actually expressing and being divine, and not just in ego and doing things. Want pure emotions, right? Again, that's why they saying about that. So if I was you, and just like the divine masculine, that's you, a divine masculine male, a divine masculine female, I would carry around a clear quartz. Something about this clear quartz is very important on this day for you. And then also dive in deep into one's emotions as well. This is what they're saying. Dive deep into your emotions, so you can really see exactly where you want to be. Okay? All right there. As always, for this one, remember, I am Divine Sunshine. I'm your transformational specialist, giving you the keys into union, helping you to transform yourself into a better you. All right, as always, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste, Namago. Love you. I'm back. I forgot to do a clarifier for the last one. So why is it they want you to do that? They keep on talking about time, because it's a timely progression that you have to go through, one to another one, deep diving, linear, like, again, it's steps, it's a process, and that's what they want you to know. Okay, all right there. I'm gone. For real. I might slide this in, so even if I say I'm going or whatever like this, I'll put it in and I'll say my ending at the end. All right, until next time.